that if you are going to have a building that's memorable and is going to be a place that people want to come, you have to have some kind of distinctive celebratory elements to it. And the Great Hall is not only that, but it's a very logical flow point, if you will, for finding your way to the many different areas of the building. So it's functional, and we think it's very beautiful. And so for both those reasons, it is a crucial part of the building and a central element of it.
It's exhilarating and uplifting to look up and see on both sides the sunlight and the expansiveness. And for me, I feel, do I deserve this? I love the downtown architecture anyway, so it reinforces Fort Wayne, but it also reinforces learning, education, and what a wonderful opportunity people have when they walk in and say, something important is happening in this building.
No, that's a really good point, and I'm glad you mentioned it, because that was another thing we talked about when we were promoting it to the community. This had to be approved by taxpayers, as you recall, signatures and so on, petitions. And we said we want this building to send a message to the community, and particularly kids. Our community really cares about this idea of learning, and in fact, it cares to the point that we're going to have a place like this that's truly distinctive, world class. And what goes on in there is learning, discovery, intellectual growth. It's amazing how much they learn just by observing this stuff. And another extra touch in the children's area would be our reading tower. There, you have to be 7, I think, to go up there.
Ooh.
And we have many kids who get in here on their 7th birthday because they want to get up there. It's just a place to curl up and read a book. It's not really a play tower, it's a reading tower. In our old library, we had a simplified version of that. We constructed that one really to be more of a study tower with little desks, but we found out the kids really wanted to climb under the desks and just burrow in there. So we said, well, let's do that, but really do it up big. And this was an original design by a local company that did that for us, and you won't find anything like that anywhere. So that's unique, and another feature that we're really proud of.
These enticements are all designed to do what for the children?
Well, we want to introduce kids to learning. We want them to know that learning is important and that the community provides the opportunities for them to do that. So get them in there, make sure they know it's fun to learn. It's not a chore, it's not a task, and it never ends. It starts when you're little and it continues through your whole life.
Let's continue with our library tour, and let's go to the gallery now.
Well, this was another one of those features we thought would be important to expose people to a multitude of learning opportunities. So the gallery is designed, it's a professional level art gallery, and we have exhibits in there by local art students. We have exhibits that we bring in from out of town. We've had Smithsonian Institution exhibits, Library of Congress, things like that.
In this building also, you have a number of computers, and you have special rooms for those.
So we created a central computer, public access computer room, and then we sprinkled them, I don't know if that's the right word, but we located them in other areas around the building as well. So in the Business Science and Technology department, we have maybe a dozen. In the Reader Services department, we have maybe 30. In the Art, Music, and Media department, we have another 6 or 8. In the Genealogy Center, my gosh, we got dozens of them. So they're all over the place. And a few years ago, we acquired this software that will schedule these for people. So you can buy the computer in our building. You can see which ones are available and reserve an hour on a specific workstation, and then you go there and you can use it. So
is that before you even come to the library?
You can do it from home. You can do it from home, sure. Genealogy is unbelievable. It's after the Mormon Church, the largest genealogy center in the country. We have visitors from all over the country, and as you said earlier, all over the world. There are people who know nothing about Fort Wayne except the library, and we're proud of that. But that introduces people to our community. It's a long story. Probably could do a whole show on it, how that got started, why we're still at it. But it's a wonderful feature, and it's well known throughout the world. We have our summer Rock the Plaza series, which we started up the very first summer we were here, and the thing has just grown every year. It's really a popular event every Saturday night, all summer long. Free music, local bands. We have refreshments stands set up around, and it's really helped, I think, stimulate downtown development and kind of vibrancy in the downtown area.
So people connect enjoyment, fun, excitement, discovery with the Allen County Library.
We hope so, and we think they do.